Hello guys, I'm Seamstress Lily and I welcome you to this channel. For some of you who are used to seeing me but stop seeing me, sorry, I got busy. I am a fashion designer and also a tailor. Being a fashion designer and being a tailor are two different things. Okay, so I really got busy and that was why. But now I want to continue with this channel and I actually want to do well with it. Okay, so some people, like I have discovered that a lot of tailors, a lot of fashion designers don't know how to read tapes. They don't really know how to read tapes because maybe because they were not taught, or because they don't know what to call each line of this tape. They don't know what to call each of these lines of the tape. So instead of reading it accurately, they end up rounding it up to the nearest half or to the nearest quarter for some of them that already know what quarter is. But taking accurate body measurement is good. The reason why you have to take accurate body measurement for your client or for yourself is because when you know that kind of confidence when clients come to fit their dresses and it fits so well. You know the kind of boost it gives to your business, or you know the kind of boost it gives to yourself, that you actually know what you're doing and how the customer will perceive you. That's a lot. But when you don't know how to read tapes, or when you don't know how to insert the actual body measurement, how are you supposed to get that kind of confidence? Why will a client come to your shop and have to try her clothes, then you have to adjust it before you can enter her? Oh no. Well, in this channel I'm going to be teaching you how to read tape. In today's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to read tapes. Okay, here in my hands are two different tapes. This one has There are two different tape having different reading. So I get, okay, now you can see this have a different reading because it has so many lines, and this one too have a different reading because it have few lines, but they are the same measurement. Okay, so let me see if they are actually the same measurement. So look at it now. I want to check if they are actually the same measurement. So let me align it. So you see they are the same. 1 inch from 18 to 19 and from 33 to 34 are the same, like 1 inch. Okay, so they are the same measurement but different reading. So let's get into this class. Okay, so welcome to the class. So this one is exactly how the tape is. This is 0 and this is 1. From here, from 0 to 1 is 1 inches. Okay, so this means this first line here is 0 and this end line here is 1. So I'm showing you how to make use of this very particular tape here. Okay, so the first, please, let's count first of all. If let's count this number. Let's count the number of lines here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they are 8 in numbers. We did not include 0 because 0 is not supposed to be part of it. Okay, so number 0 was not included. So we started from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the first, all of this line has their values. Okay, they have their values. So since they are 8 in numbers, that means the denominator of all of them is going to be 8. Okay, so this one, the first value for this one is, this is the first number among, this is the first among 8 lines. Okay, this is the first among 8 lines. So this is 1/8. The first one after this line is 1/8. So this value here is 1/8. Let me write it very close to it. 1/8. The second line here is the second over 8. That's 2/8. And then 2/8 here, 2 can divide 8. Okay, so if 2 is dividing 8, that means 2 here, 1. 2 into 8 is 4. 2 divided by 8 divided by 2, I mean, is 4. So 2 is 2/8 is the same thing as 1/8. 2/8 is the same thing as 1. I mean, 2/8 is the same thing as 1/4. This is 1/4. Okay, so The next one is 3 8. We are leaving it like this because it cannot 3 cannot divide 8 perfectly, okay? So we are leaving it like that. The fourth one here is 4 over 8, meaning 4 can divide 8. That if 4 into 8, 4 into itself is 1, then 4 into 8 is 2. So this line here, it was made longer so that it's visible to everyone, is half. So from 0 here to here is half. All of this from 0 to all of this is half. I hope you're understanding it now. So this is half, this is half. Then the next one is this is now the fifth. Okay, the fifth line is 5 over 8. The sixth line is 6 over 8. So if I'm to divide this, 2 can go into 6 and 8. So it's the same thing as 3 over 4. That's 3/4. Okay, 2 can go into 6 3 times, and 2 can go into 8 4 times. So this is the same as 3/4. Okay, and the next one is 7 over 8. No number can go into it, so it remains like that. The last one is number 8, 8 over 8. 8 can go into itself, 1. 8 can go into the denominator, 1. 1 over 1 is the same thing as 1. That is why it is 1 inch here. Okay, so this is how to read this tape. Okay, let me show you on some of this. When you ask someone to send you a measurement, and then they send you measurement including decimal number, not fraction, when they instead of them giving you 3.5 or something and a half, they give you 3.5 or 3.25 or depending. Okay, they read tape in decimal way, so it's easy too, because if you use your calculator and then punch 1 divided by 4, is going to give you 0.25. So if somebody say, if you're going to say 7.25 is the same, if you say 7.25, it's still the same thing with 7.25. So let's not get confused about that too. And this 1 over 2 can be called 0.2, not 0.5 instead. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So half can be, if you use your calculator and divide 1 by 2, you get 0.5. And then the same thing here, if you use your calculator to divide 3 by 4, you get 0.75. Okay, and so on and so forth. So the other decimal number, these ones too have their decimal numbers. Okay, when you use your tape to divide 3 by 8, when you use your tape to divide 3 divided by 8, whatever you get in the value, you include it. Okay, for those of you who have calculator, please follow so that you know. Divide 3 by 8 and know its the decimal value for this line. Divide 5 by 8 and know the decimal value for this, and divide 7 by 8 and know the decimal value for this. This one I already know them off heart, but you can do your own and get it, so you follow through the class. Okay, so you can even divide 1 by 8 to get the decimal value of 8. Okay, so this is it for this particular measurement for the pink tape reading. This is it for the pink tape reading. Okay, let's go into this particular one, this one that has so many lines. Let's go into it. All right, so for this particular tape that has so many lines to read, the first one, the whole of it was 18. This one, the whole of it was 18. So this one now we are going to include 1 into each of the in between lines. Okay, we are including 1 more lines in between lines. Okay, so this one is going to be longer a bit, but it's not going to touch this part. It's not going to be up to this. Then we include this one and make this one a bit longer. we include one line here, and then another line in between. This one is longer, then in between lines, okay, then in between lines, this one is longer. So if you count all of this, they are 16 in number. Let's start. We are not including 0, so we are counting now. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Oh, sorry, I did not include this one. Let me include, I didn't root for this. So let's start again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So this is 16 lines, okay, and each of these lines has their own value. So just like we did for that one of 8, we can also do for the one of 16. So this one, all of them have a common denominator, which is 16, okay. So the first one is 1 over 16, the second 2 over 16, the third 3 over 16, the fourth 4 over 16, the fifth one is 5 over 16. So you continue with it, okay. I'm only going to work with this, so you continue with it. By the time I finish doing this, I believe you can. Okay, let me just stop here. This 5 over 16, 6 over 16, 7 over 16, and 8 over 16. So complete the rest with by yourself. So now this 1 over 16, right? This tape here, the reason why this tape was redefined to this particular one is so that people can have more accurate tape reading or more accurate body measurement, okay. So people stop rounding up figures. So that is the reason why they brought out this one. So the first one is 1 over 16, the second one is 2 over 16. So 2 over 16, 2 can divide 16, so this is 1 over 8, okay. This is 2 over 16 is the same thing as 1 over 8. 2 over 16 is the same thing as 1 over 8, and it's the same as 1 over 8. So for you to get the decimal value, divide 1 by 8, and you get the decimal value of this particular one. So 3 over 16, 3 cannot divide 16, we are leaving it like that. So the fourth one is 4 over 16. 4 over 16, 4 can go into 4 can go into 16 4 times. So this is like 1/4. This is 1/4, okay. So if you look at it very well, you will see that this tape, you can see that this tape is no different from this tape, okay. It's just that they have too many lines, but they are no different. But when you want to get an accurate body measurement, this one is more preferable. The one that has so many lines will give you more accurate body measurement than this, because this one tend to approximate. So you see, the only thing that they did here was the difference between these two tapes is that if I add one line in between the lines, is equal to this. If I add one line to this pink tape in between the lines, it will give me the same value as this. So they have different lines, but they are the same tape measurement and all. So the same here. 5 cannot divide 16, but 6 can divide 2. 2 can go into 16, okay, can go into 6 and 16. So 2 here is 3, and 2 here is 2 into 6 is 3, and 2 into 16 is 8, okay. So if you look at this carefully, now this is 8 over 16. 8 here, 1. 8 into 8, 1. 8 can go into 8, yes, one time. It can also go into 16. So if you look at this, you see that this tape reading represents this one. It represents these numbers. This tape reading represents 1 over 8, 1 over 4, 3 over 8, 1 over 2. You can see it, okay. And also this tape reading too represent it. I'm just showing you that these ones, I'm just showing you what it is. Imagine I did not divide it by 16. I did not divide the value by 16. That means this is going to be, let me say, one, we are using 8 here now. Let me use 8 so that you understand what I'm saying. So this is 4/8, right? So if I use 2 to divide this, I want the denominator of all this one to be 8 now, so that you see that it's the same value with the pink one. So 4/16, 2 can go into 4, 1, then 2 can go into 16 8 times. So you see 1/8, 2 can go into 4 2 times, yes, 2 times. Then 2 can go into 16 8 times. Okay, so you see now this is 1/8, this is 2/8, this is 3/8, and then 2 can go into 8 4 times. 2 can go into 8 4, then 2 can also go into 16 8. So this is 4/8, this 4/8. So you see, these ones represent this particular tape, while the first one represents this tape. So they are all the same numbers, so don't get confused, okay, when you're reading the both tape. Okay, so this is 8. So we have come to the end of today's tape reading. Thank you so much for your support. Please, if you gained value for this video, hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. God bless you all. Thank you.